This is Preeti. So today I really wanted to talk about this topic about manifestation and what is the one of the main keys. There might be many keys to get your manifestation faster or at a slower pace, or if you're not sure how to even get there. What I have noticed in my own personal life is one of the biggest keys is forgiveness. Forgiveness is essentially, I feel like, is one of the key factors when we're trying to manifest something quickly or however time it takes. But if we're visualizing, we're affirming, and we're saying all the good, right things, and if we're not forgiving, if anyone like who has upset us, or any situation that maybe triggers us, because the situation happens we every single day, that would trigger us, right? And when we're manifesting, we kind of have to stay in this high vibration. What is this vibration? This vibration is about staying in that positive state of mind, staying in a happy state of mind, right? And when we stay in this vibration, things manifest quickly. Things will manifest so quickly, within an hour, within a day, within like days, or depends on how long you keep that vibration high. When we start thinking negative, vibration drops lower. When we trigger, vibration drops lower. When we get angry, vibration drops lower. And then how to bring it back up again? How to bring it back? So we as humans, we're always doing this. We're trying to, we get triggered, and when we get aware. Awareness, self-awareness is very, very important key. Like, okay, I'm being aware of the situation. I'm uncomfortable in this situation, or this situation is making me feel that I don't want to feel, or like making me feel angry or upset or sad, or anything that is not in the highest state of vibration. And every single day when I feel like this, I remind myself that I have to, if there's a person that's something that they said or that really hurt my feelings or something, I would be compassionate. It's also learned skill to be more compassionate, and to be more self-aware, to that, putting myself in the person's shoes, like, why did that person say this negative thing to me? Being compassionate, being more empathetic with that person. And it has nothing to do with me. It's something that they have an issue with, and they're just saying these negative things to me because they're not happy with themselves. Like, hurt people, right? If it's a human being, or it's a person that's making you negative. Because if I react, even if I do react to that situation, if it's anybody, we do react to that situation. Because we're human, we're gonna do it. And you can always come back and be aware, and just forgive that person. Even if you can't talk to that person, even if I can't talk to that person, what I try to do is, in my mind, I do this forgiveness meditation. I try to forgive that person, and I visualize the person in my mind's eye, and then I try to tell them, hey, in my mind, that this is what's this is what you did that hurt me, and then I forgive. I visualize that person asking for forgiveness from me, and then I'm actively forgiving that person, and I say that I forgive you. What that does, I feel an energy shift in me, that they've already asked for forgiveness in my mind. I've already forgiven, and it has everything or anything to do with me. Nothing to do with that person. Everything to do with me. If I've forgiven that person, now I can move on. And then when I move on, then another thing is being more thankful. What is it that I'm more thankful for today or right now? I'm really thankful for my health, really thankful for abundance of wisdom, for anything that makes me really inspired to stay on my path and to keep going on my path, or to just getting up in the morning and listening to the birds and being able to have a cup of tea. Any simple things, being more gratitude about, or showing more thankful to me. This also I learned, being more thankful, showing more gratitude, because I also didn't, like, to me, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna visualize things, manifest things, and they're gonna happen. And sometimes when they don't happen, I noticed, what is happening? Like, is something then to do with me that I'm not doing correctly? Then I realize, and I listen to all the, like, anybody who is already on this journey for years and years and years, and how does it work. And one of the main things that I've noticed is forgiveness. Like, I have to forgive people who have hurt me, whether years ago in the past, or now, or every day if something triggers or something happens. In order for me to stay in that high vibration state, to stay in that happy state, be more aware of where my heart is going towards, and being loving and forgiving. And we're always going to be striving to stay at this state. And when we stay at this state, in this vibration, for long period of time, manifestation happens so quickly. It almost feels like magic. Almost feels like, oh my gosh, like, this just happened. I just thought about it, and I manifest things this way so much faster. And I always have to remind myself every single day what I'm just talking about. Every single day I remind myself. Anything happens, I have to remind myself, Preeti, that when you stay in this state, the manifestations is going to actually happen really fast. All these emotions that we're going through, that are right here, all these emotions, in order for our soul to be more happy, we're going through these emotions, and we have to come here. And we're still learning. I'm still learning every day, and I still am doing so many things in order to also being able to tell you guys, hey, this is what works for me personally. I don't know what works for anybody, but this is really what works for me, in order for me to manifest things in my life. Because I'm very aware of how am I acting, what am I saying, what do I think, how do I talk to people, what am I thinking about other people, and I'm always reminding myself every single day. So hope that anything that I shared, that you guys liked it. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and share. And you're always welcome to check my website, my YouTube